Good morning, Ridgepoint. Welcome. We are going to participate in a yoga class together. This is a chair yoga class. Make sure that you are listening to your body. If anything doesn't feel good, stop immediately, just reevaluate. Make sure that anything you're doing with your body physically, you're enjoying it. Make sure you've discussed it with your physician. If there's anything that's a counter indication that you shouldn't be doing, of course, follow your advice of your physician first, and yourself as well. And welcome. All right, shall we begin, everybody? So I have my live audience that you can't see, but I will be watching them, and I think we'll have a good practice today. Let's begin by sitting up nice and tall. Everybody, the crown head pulls up towards the sky. You can feel your spine elongating up. Your feet are grounded onto the earth. And let's just start by linking breath with our mind and spirit and just bringing our concentration to our breath. So if you've never practiced yoga, it's a yoking of your breath and your physical practice, and sometimes maybe your spiritual practice if you wish, but it's yoking that. That's the idea of yoga. And we'll begin by just starting with a 3-part breath. So as you're breathing in, I want you to fill your lungs, let your ribs expand and your belly expand as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, you're gonna just gently have your belly pull in and your chest will drop and your lungs will drop, your chest will drop down, and you're just gonna fill your breath in and let the breath move out. Full breath in and full breath out. So just encouraging, exiting the breath out by pulling your belly in, and then as you breathe in, just let your belly expand out. You can even close your eyes if you wish, and that just helps with a little less distraction so that you're bringing your focus to your breath today. And as your feet are grounded, I'm going to invite you to bring your hands alongside you. And let's just bring our arms up as we breathe in together. And as you breathe out, you're just going to reverse that action and bring your arms alongside you. And we'll just repeat this. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, arms release down to the side. Full breath in. And full breath out. You can encourage the breath to be entering and exiting through your nostrils. But when in doubt, just breathe. That's the most important thing. And feel free to kind of link your breath movement and your timing of your breath with yourself, not necessarily me. But ideally, your inhalation brings your arms up towards the sky, and your exhalation brings your arms alongside you. Okay, let's do 3 more at your own rhythm of breath. Linking your inhale and your exhale with your arm movements. And last one on your own timing, please. All right, keeping your arms to your side, let's start to roll our shoulders up, back, down, and around. So just warming our shoulders up, inhale and exhale. Full breath in and full breath out. And again, your own rhythm of timing is perfectly fine. Okay, 3 more. Let me hear you breathe. Last one. Okay, and we'll switch directions, everybody. So the shoulders move forward, around, and back. All right, and then as you're ready, we're gonna lift those arms up towards the sky again. So reaching up and elongating through your spine. Let's wiggle those fingers. Okay, and then we're gonna gently bring that right arm down to the side of your chair, and the left arm is gonna reach on over nice and gently. Feel free to bring the arm more forward in front of your body if that's more comfortable, as opposed to up and above as we laterally lean. Okay, and then you're gonna reach that arm back up. We'll release that left arm down, and we're gonna switch. You're gonna reach your right arm up towards the sky. Big breath here, and then gently lean over. And you can kind of anchor your left hand on that side of the chair, and you're breathing in and you're breathing out. And then we'll reach that arm back up and lower it down. And let's bring both the arms out to the side and forward, up towards the sky. We're gonna make some loops here. And then I'm gonna invite you to bring one arm underneath and then kind of switch. As you're circling here, you'll alternate which arm's on top. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Feel your shoulders warming up. Make sure you're listening. If there's any pain, you kind of want to either alter the amount that you're moving or stop altogether. Okay, how about one more? Okay, and then we're going to do some simple cat and cow. It's just kind of moving through flexion and extension of our spine. So you're gonna slide your arms forward, your palms forward towards their knees, and you're gonna tuck your tailbone under and round your spine. You're gazing down, just nice and gently. You can feel your ribs on your back body. And then I want you to just sit up nice and tall and feel your crown of the head, not your chin, lifting up through the sky, up towards the sky. And then you're gonna slide your hands backwards and bring your shoulder blades closer together. All right, and we're just gonna link our breath with movement again. So you're gonna exhale gently round. And then you're gonna inhale, sit up tall, 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 draw your shoulder blades together, get taller than when you started your practice. And we'll do this again. Exhale, inhale. Okay, 3 more. And again, your own rhythm of breath and movement is perfectly great. Exhale, rounds the spine, and your inhale will lengthen the spine. Feel your feet gently pushing into the ground as you're doing so. And then inhale, and here we are. This is where we'll hold out here. Bring your hands to your hips, and we're gonna do something very similar. So it's just some pelvic tilts, kind of warming your pelvis up. So you can just gently feel your thumbs on your hips and your forefingers of both hands on the frontal part of your hips. And you're just gonna gently tip your tailbone forward, and you're gonna gently tip your tailbone back. And as you're doing so, can you feel your pelvis, the 2 little bony matters on the chair, as you're rocking forward and back? And think about you're just kind of warming up your pelvis here. Rocking forward and rocking back. It's a little smaller of a movement than our cat and cow. And you're gonna think about your neck and your lower back kind of mirroring one another. So as you're moving through this. Okay, 2 more. It's your own rhythm of pace here. And there we are, and then we'll release. Let's bring our arms out in front, and then let's rotate through our wrists. So let's get our wrists moving, just nice big circles. You can feel your fingers moving, your wrists moving as you circle through. And let's switch directions. And then we're gonna bring our arms out in front of us, and let's bring your left palm up. And then we're gonna rotate and switch. And just gently move through this a few times. Just a little supination, pronation movement. one more on both sides. And then we'll release. I want you to sweep your arms forward and then down, and you can grasp underneath your chair or to the back of your chair, and just bring your shoulder blades together and just open up through your chest real gently here. You could lean forward a little bit if you wish, or you could just stay right where you are. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out. That's where your practice, that's where a yoga practice truly lands, is your breathing, your concentration on your breath, and linking your breath with your physical movements. All right, and very gently release your arms to your side. Give yourself a little shake here. And then let's move to our lower limbs here. So I'd like for you to start to lift your left heel off the ground. You'll feel your ball of the foot on the earth, and then you're gonna move to the toe, back down to the ball, and then the heel will release. And we'll do this a few times, just rocking from ball to toe, ball to heel. And you can always lift that toe up as well. So ball to toe and ball to heel. So using your feet, stretching your feet, exercising your feet on a daily basis is really healthy. It helps with fall prevention. As we age and as years pass, we lose sensitivity on our feet. So the more you can use your feet, even switching shoes as often as you can, kind of keeps the synapses going with our brain. All right, and then one more. And then we'll just simply switch to the opposite foot. So again, we'll move heel off, ball, toe, ball, and heel. And rocking forward, ball, toe, ball, and heel. All right, a few more. Bring your concentration to your breath and then your foot moving. Okay, how about one more? All right. We're gonna walk our feet in a little bit closer, and now we're gonna lift your left leg up. So you're gonna lift up, and then you can bring your hands around that front of the shin. Let's circle that ankle round. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's switch directions. Let's point and flex. And then we're going to release that foot down. And I'm going to encourage you to sit on the edge of your chair here. And we're just going to slide that same left foot back a little bit. And you'll notice that as you do so, that your heel of your left foot is off the ground. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay, and you still have that ball of the foot on the ground. And then you're just going to take your same left hand and you're just going to create just a tiny bit of a pressure here, not on your knee necessarily, but more on your quadricep. And you're opening up through the front of your shin, the back of your left heel, back of your Achilles and calf area here, and maybe even through the front of your left thigh. Okay, then you're gonna help your left foot forward, release, and we'll do that same pattern. Let's lift the right leg up now, and we're gonna circle that ankle around. Nice and slowly, maybe you hear a little crack, crack, crack of the ankle bones moving, and then switching directions, just getting some circulation in there, movement. How about some point and flexing through that foot? Waking that foot up, and then we'll gently release that foot down, and then we're going to slide this foot back, and we're gently, again, we're just opening up now through the bottom of that right foot. So you can feel your shin stretching, back of your right calf. Again, waking those feet up. All right, everybody. And then we're going to slide that foot back. And now we'll bring that left leg forward. So you have a nice little flexion through that ankle, and we're gonna reach your left arm up. And as you're sitting on the corner of that chair and you have your right hand on this right thigh, you're reaching up and you're thinking about lengthening up on both sides of your body and the crown of the head. You're gently kind of coaxing your belly muscles in to support your lower back. And then we're gonna keep that idea of reaching as you reach gently forward, just a tad, just a little bit. And you're listening to your back. Does it feel okay? You're pushing your right foot into the ground. That's gonna just kind of support your lower back as well, using your right limb here. And then we're gonna gently let that left arm move down towards that left leg. And if you need to come out of this forward fold, you do so. And I'm just gonna encourage you to just kind of experiment by reaching forward and being really gentle here. And you're breathing. You're breathing like you mean it, because you're alive. Okay, please push through your right foot, pull your belly in as you come on out. And then release that left foot. We'll do the same thing on this right side. Just slide that right foot out. You have a flexion in your ankle. You're gonna reach your opposite right arm up. You got lots of left hand on that left leg, lots of weight on that left foot's pushing to the ground, reaching up, extending through, and then keep that idea of reaching as you reach forward, nice and gently. And this side might feel completely different. That's kind of the fun part of yoga, is that we reevaluate and get to know how we're feeling. Left and right side of the body, limbs, etc. And our hand now is down towards this right shin, nice and gently reaching down. And then you're gonna push through your left foot as you come on out, sliding back up nice and gently, and then sliding your right foot back. Let's lift both heels off the ground and then rotate out, lift those toes out, rotate out. Just opening up through our hips, and let's do this back again. So toes and heels, heels and toes. All right. And we'll do this maybe one more time, and the next time we'll move through, we'll stop about halfway. And so your toes are pointing out, and your heels and your ankles are right above your knees. And you're lengthening up, and you have your hands on your thighs. All right, we're gonna gently lean forward again, pulling the belly and lifting up. And you're gonna lift your chin ever so upward as you tilt forward, leaning forward gently. And then I want you to bring your chin in, push your thighs away, push your feet in the ground, round your spine like a cat, roll up, get as tall as you can as you start to reach the crown of the head up. We're gonna rise those arms high, stretch out. And then we're gonna release those hands down, and we're gonna repeat this action. It's a forward fold, the chin lifts, but now the chin tucks and the tailbone tucks forward. Chin down, roll up, reach the crown of the head up, reach your arms towards the sky. And you always kind of create these motions that fit you. So we're gonna, your postures and your movements are gonna look different than everybody else's. We're rolling up, we're lengthening up, we're creating a strong, tall spine as we reach our arms up. Okay, how about two more? Pushing through your feet, tilting forward, chin tucks, roll up. Lengthen your spine, crown of the head pulls up, reach your arms, everybody. And last time, please. Rolling up, lengthening up, reaching arms, like a big star. Okay, and then we'll release those arms down. You have an imaginary wall behind your head, behind your spine, your pelvis here. And we're gonna tilt to the right. And you can bring your right forearm on that leg or the hand. And your left arm is gonna reach up and over to the right side. And think about a nice stretch from that left hip bone to the left fingertips. Reach up, pull your belly in as you come out of this lateral lean, and then we're gonna extend now this left leg out. The foot could be on the ground, the knee could be bent, the knee could be straight. Your right knee is bent. And now we're gonna do the same thing with that left leg extended out, reaching on over to the right side. And you're breathing. All right, push that hand into the leg, rise up and release. Let's bring that left hand to the side and the right arm up and over. And come on out of that. Nice and gently, please. You'll bend this leg, and here we are again. Tall through your spine, tilt to the left, support with your left arm, reach your right arm up and over, and you're breathing and stretching. Think about from right hip to right fingertip now. Push away, rise up nice and gently, pulling the muscles of your belly in. And then we'll bring this right leg out, and the same thing. Gently tilting over. Okay, rising up, releasing. Let's bring that left arm up and over. And come on out. Let's have this right foot slide in, and let's heel toe those feet back together. Sitting up nice and tall through your spine. We're going to do a twist. So twists are not always for everybody, so that's something you want to make sure that twists are safe for you. Check out with your physician if there's any issues with twisting that you want to keep out of that. Keep that out of your yoga practice. We're going to bring our left ankle on top of our right, and then you're going to sit up tall, and you'll bring your left hand to your right thigh, lifting. Bring your right arm forward with the palm forward, and then we're just going to bring the right arm out, and then you can encourage a twist through your shoulders to the right, the gaze to the right, and maybe through the mid-spine, and you can release your right hand down to the side of the chair. And here we are. Can you feel the crown head lifting up, everybody? And your right shoulder blade, I want you to lift it up, back, down and around, and then kind of press that right hand into your chair as you lengthen up. Keeping your shoulders and your torso where it is. Let's bring the chin down towards your sternum, towards your right shoulder, and then we're going to trace your collarbone all the way over to your left shoulder, and then come back up with your gaze, and then we're going to trace it back down and over to the right. So nice and gently back to where we came from, gazing to the right. And then one more time. Very gently down and around, don't overdo it. And then we'll hold here, looking to the left. Okay, and keeping your skull kind of level where it is, we're just going to turn our gaze right on back to the right now. All right, very slowly, we're going to move out of this, moving forward out of our twist, releasing that left foot, and let's do the same thing on this right side. Lift, bring your right hand to your left thigh, your left palm forward. Think about that as kind of an encouragement to lift up through your spine, and then open on up to the left, gazing and turning, shoulders and gaze and skull. Release your left hand down to your chair. Bring your left shoulder up, back down and around, and then gently kind of press that hand into the chair as you lift upward. Keeping your shoulders and your torso where it is. Now we're going to move our head. So you're going to bring your chin down and around, and very gently gaze and turn to the right, down and around, and then back to the left very slowly, cautiously. And then down and around. Back on very slowly to the right, and this is where we'll hold for a moment, and you're breathing, lifting up through your spine, and then keeping your skull kind of level here, we'll just turn our head back to the left, nice and slowly, please. All right, gently, we're going to come out of this twist now, coming forward, releasing, and placing that foot back onto the ground. Let's have a little water. You can tilt out to the side, lean out to the side, grab your water, please. And then we will do some sit to stands, our favorite. How many would you like today? How many should we do? Go for 8, 10? 8. 8 it is. 8 it is. 8 is great. So as we do 8, of course it's not 10, it's 8. So I just want to give a couple options. If you don't want to do sit to stands, by all means, you don't have to. You can always, as we're doing them, you can reach your arms up. That could be your sit to stand. You could kick a leg out as opposed to doing a kick to stand. You can do both legs out. Lots of options. Just move. Always breathe. All right, here we go. Hands onto your shoulders and pushing your feet into the earth. And we're going to push into the heels, rise up, and perhaps even reach up. There's 1. There's 2. Halfway there. 5. 6. And then on this 8th one, we will stay standing. If you wish to stay seated, you can do everything seated, of course. You just would improvise a tad. Let's see, where are we? Are in 7? Are we on 8? Oh, I thought I could sneak one more in there. Okay. Go ahead and move behind your chair. And that's where we'll meet up. All right, so here you are. Your feet are about a fist distance, relatively apart. You're lengthening through your spine. You have your hands on that chair, and we're going to start to move our heels. So just some nice gentle heel lifts. Ready, here we go. So we're going to lift up, inhale. And then we're going to exhale. You can always do this seated. Inhale and exhale. All right, one more, and then we'll start just our arm movement with this as well. And let's hold here. So we're going to link that arm movement with our heels as well. Okay, so as we inhale, we'll start with our left arm and lift our heels. As we exhale, we'll lower. Then we'll move to our right arm. And then we'll move to both arms and heels, but you can always just do your heel lifts or your arm lifts. It's up to you. Let's go. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Maybe both arms, maybe both heels. Your eyes are concentrating on something that doesn't move. That helps a lot with your steadiness. Both arms and heels. Left arm. Right arm. Linking that breath and movement both. Last one, please. Inhale. And both. Nicely done. All right. Hold it onto the back of your chair. You'll step into your right foot, step back into your left foot, and your right knee is bent. Your knee is over that ankle, and we're going to reach your right arm up as your left heel is gently pushing towards the ground. Big deep breath here. Okay, lower that hand. How about your left arm now, everybody? All right, and now we're going to lift and lower your left heel 8 times. We lift and lower. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 to go. 2, right, your right foot is on the ground, your hands are on the back of that chair. Can we feel our shifting of our weight into our right foot? We're gonna attempt to step forward and balance on your right foot, and you can lift your left foot however you'd like, or place your foot on the ground, or place your toe on the ground. Shift your weight, feel your hands on your chair. Courageously step forward. Can we balance? We're just gonna lift that left leg up however you'd like. Holding here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Release that left foot. Let's shake out both feet here. And let's do that same thing on the opposite side. Please step back with your right foot now. And your left knee is bent and it's right over your ankle. You can feel your right foot pushing into the earth. And as you're ready, we'll reach your left arm towards the sky. Feel a gentle stretch down the right foot. And both feet are still on the ground here. Here we go. Okay, and then we'll switch here. Left arm down, right arm lifting up. And we're breathing. All right, and then lowering that hand, and then here we are. Can you feel, so let's switch. There's a couple people that have one foot forward and the opposite foot back. So make sure you have your left foot on the ground and your right foot back. And there we go. All right, here we go. Left foot on the ground, and now we feel you're shifting of your weight in your left foot, everybody. Now we're gonna try to attempt to balance. And you can just lift that right foot off the ground any amount that you wish. Steady here. And you're breathing. Keep the hands right on your chair, please. All right, and then go ahead and release that foot down as you're ready. And there we are. You're gonna widen your feet now, and your toes are out and your heels are in. And then I want you to just bend and straighten your knees a little bit. Just a few times. And as you do so, are your knees tracking your toes? All right. So knees to be going with the direction of your toes here. And if not, you want to reestablish where your feet are and do that a few times until you feel good in your position. As you're ready, this is where we'll land. We're gonna reach those arms out towards the sky. Here we are, nice big star pose. And then as we bend our knees, we're gonna release those arms down, bend the elbows, and then we're gonna inhale, reach, exhale, bend. Okay, 4, 3. By all means, keep the hands on the chairs if you wish. Create a little stabilization for you. Okay, let's just do one more, please. We're gonna reach up, feel yourself stretching from toes to fingertips, everybody. All right, and then releasing those hands down, placing your hands on the chair. Let's lift your right heel up off the ground. Pivot it out behind you and set it back down. So your right foot is forward and your left toe is out. Gently bend your left knee, and that knee is right over your ankle. Left hand reaches out, right hand can be on that chair. And now we're gonna reach that left arm up and over, stretching through. And you're breathing. Lifting through your spine as we move out of this, releasing your left hand down, and now switching right arm up and over, nice and gently, everybody. Lifting up through your spine as you move out of this, right hand lowers, left hand lifts, palm up. As we reach up, can we straighten that left knee gently? And here we are, feeling that stretch from left toe to fingertips again. And then we're gonna tilt forward just a little bit. Left hand can move to the chair, right hand maybe to the hips. And you're just gonna gently lean forward just a little bit. Maybe the right arm reaches out if you'd like. And then Up we go, lifting through your spine, always towards the sky as we move out of this. Release, hand down. And now we're gonna pivot that left toe in. So here we are. We have both feet in relatively. Toes are gonna move out just a tad, but not a whole lot. And now we're gonna start to bend and shift from left into right. So as we do so, you're gonna think about hands on the chair, leaning over just a little bit, and your hips kind of moving backwards. So as you bend your left knee, you're gonna shift to the left. You should feel stretch on your right side. Push the chair away, pull your belly in as you shift to your right. And again, your knees are tracking your toes as you move from left into right. Hopefully you're feeling a good stretch on the interior of your legs. And be cautious, please. How about one more on both sides, give or take? All right, and we'll come on back through center, and then you're gonna bring your toes out again, and your heels in. Here's your chair, you know where it is. Stabilizing here, feet on the ground. Can we find that star pose again? You can always place those hands on the chair, of course. And now let's bend, and our knees going with our toes, tracking here. We're gonna hold. Breathing, using the hand on the chair as needed. Lengthening, spine is long. Reach up with me, straighten, big star pose. Release your hands down. All right, we're gonna shift now, lift your left heel off the ground, set it back down, left foot is facing forward, right toe is facing out, and then bend your knee. Does this feel good? Is your right knee anchored over your, or knee over your ankle of your right side? As you're ready, right arm is gonna reach up, ears, shoulders, hips in a nice alignment. Right arm's gonna reach up and over, stretch through. Lifting upward through the crown of the head as you move out of this lean. And then we'll switch here, left arm out and leaning, stabilizing through that right hand. Pulling your belly in as you move out of this lean. Left arm lowers back on down. And here we go, right hand out. And then as we reach the right fingertips like we're brushing the ceiling, can we straighten through that right leg? Stretching through. And lowering that right hand down. And here we are. Okay, from here, let's bring our left hand out to the hip, right hand, and we're just gonna gently tilt forward a little bit. And maybe this left arm reaches out. Push through that chair, pull your belly in, move on out and release. And here we are. Let's bring this right toe in, feet are facing forward, and then we're gonna just gently kind of heel toe together and eventually step your feet back together. And here we are behind our chair once again. Let's pedal out our heels. So we're gonna bend one knee and the other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift the weight into the back of your heels, gently keeping a little micro bend in your knees. Lift your toes off the ground. And lower down. Lift your heels off the ground and hold. And lower down. Bring your heels in and your toes out. Heels are together, and let's lift up and balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. Step into your right foot. Make sure as you do, and you're bending and shifting the weight into your right foot, holding onto the chair with your right hand. Can we bring the left toe out to the side? Reach gently up, maybe just a little lean. Release the hand and foot down, nice and slowly. Same thing, shift, weight into your left foot, right toe out. That femur kind of rotates gently to the right behind you. And that right arm's gonna reach up. Just a little gentle lean. And the hand will come back to the chair and the foot to the ground. And here we are. Let's lift those heels up, hold. Lower down, bring the toes up. And lower down, bring the heels in, toes out. Let's lift up. And release down. Bring your feet so they're parallel. We're gonna shift our weight kind of towards like we're swaying to the left. Encourage yourself to keep your feet on the ground. Back through the center, shift over to the right. And let's sway a little bit. Just a little sway from left and a little sway from right. Okay, back through the center, we're gonna do the same thing. I want you to gently lean back into the heels, keeping your feet on the earth. And shift forward, rocking gently into the toes area. And back again. All right, let's land to the center, and now we're gonna move in a big circle. So you're gonna kind of just think about going around the perimeter of your feet as we circle through. So let's shift over to your left, around to the back, to the heels, over to the right, through the toes, and around again. Just a little loop. All right, just working with some balancing here, and then we'll do the same thing, just kind of shifting the opposite direction in around in a circle. All right, and there we are. Let's land here. We're gonna bend and straighten our legs, so it's a chair pose as we reach our arms with that movement. So as you bend your knees, I want you to sweep your arms forward. Knees track those toes. As you straighten the knees, you're gonna release your arms alongside you. And let's do this 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 4. 3. 2. Last one, everybody. All right. Let's move around our chair. Have a seat. Good opportunity for another drink of water. All right. Once you've had a little water, here we are. We feel our chair holding us. We're gonna lean back. Feel your back just releasing into your chair. And we'll just place our hands down onto our legs here. Let your feet kind of just move around until you feel your feet comfortable on the earth. Hands release. I'm gonna encourage you to just close your eyes and start to concentrate on your breath now. Encourage the breath to be entering and exiting through your nose, your nostril breathing. And I want you to take at least 8 full breaths. And I like to say, when you feel like you can't breathe in anymore, breathe in more. Full breath in and full breath out. As you're breathing, let yourself concentrate on that very end of your inhalation and the very end of your exhalation. Let the breath just move through your nose and to every part of your body, from your toes to your fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Let your body relax and let your attention be on your breath. Notice how the chest rises as you breathe in. Notice how the chest just gently releases down to neutral as you breathe out. Let yourself relax. Feel a sense of calmness, a sense of rest, rejuvenation. As you breathe in and you breathe out, everything can wait just for a minute or two. Jaws relaxed, your face is relaxed, the back of the skull, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the torso, hips, legs, all the way down to the ankles, to the feet. Everything is relaxed. Yogis and yoginis, deepen your breath. You're going to place one hand on your heart, near your heart, and the opposite hand on top. Drop the chin down gently and just give yourself a little sense of, I just practiced yoga. And a little sense of, I did it. I showed up. Just honor yourself. The stronger we are, the more that we can honor others. Lift your chin back up, and we'll blink open our eyes. Beautiful people. Bring your palms together. And then we're going to create a little bowl. And this is our bowl of intention. We do this quite often. So what is your intention for the rest of your day? What do you need to accomplish? Is there something that you're needing? Strength, energy, kindness. Maybe there's something like a concept of world peace. Whatever is meaningful, your intention, just name it to yourself. Put it in your bowl of intention. And then we're going to put it together, and then we're going to create it. Rub your palms together. Rub, 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 rub. And then we're going to lift it up, and we're going to surround ourselves with it. A big ball of energy, shall we say, and we're going to lift that up and surround yourself with it. Maybe you're giving it away. Maybe you're needing it. One more. All right, and then we'll bring our palms together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti means peace. And the Hindi word namaste is a greeting of hello and goodbye. It's an honoring of light in one another. Namaste. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday.
Good.
Oh, sweetie. Have a great day. Thank you for your time.